Excuse me, can I have your attention? I got something that I need to say. Let me vent, but don't vent then. Let me vent, but don't vent then. Excuse me, can I have your attention? I got something that I need to say. Let me vent, but don't vent then. 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 I be feeling like I'm going through something, but really y'all, see I ain't going through nothing. I'm just living the life of a father or two. I'm doing real things in this world like I'm supposed to do. But to me this life is still brand new, and I ain't found my groove. So in time my life ain't going that smooth, but I'm moving in the right direction. They told me practice makes perfect, well I'm approaching perfection. Every day I rise, it's like God resurrected. Living one day at a time, try my best to perfect it. But until then, be who and what you seeing, for what you feel. See, that's the spirit from within. With a smile on my face that's being filled by grace. Oh no, fear don't live here no more. I'm willing to fight for what's mine, and the only way I'm claiming victory is when I see my whole family shine. And I ain't lying. Excuse me, can I have your attention? Excuse me, can I have your attention? I got something that I need to say. Let me vent. Each one reach one. Each one teach one. We all we got. We all we need. If you are that one, then you already know that you are enough. Enough to get it all right when everything's going all wrong. Welcome to the huddle. Excuse me, can I have your attention? See, we know that your attention is the most powerful thing that you can pay. So if I'm worthy for it right now in the moment or on the replay, I want to say, I appreciate you. I respect you. I love you. And I honor you. Heroes and sheroes. The ones who fight the good fight. We wake up every day with the right intentions, knowing that someone depends on us. In the huddle, we talk and have conversations about how it works, our position in it, so that we can make it work for us, with us, on us, and around us. So let's train. I'd like to start off every show with a shout out to my executive producer, who just happens to be my wardrobe coordinator, who just happens to be my ground polarity. I'm talking about hold me down. My wife. I say, baby, what I'm wearing today? She say, gray and blue. I say, why? She started because gray and blue represents calmness and stability. I say less, baby. Say less. We got the gray and we got the blue. This one's for you. Give us some love. I want to give a shout out to the greatest co-host in the world, my home girl. You already know. Alexa, tell me something good.
We all we got. We all we need.
Alexa, one time. She already know
Good God
what we're about to
Almighty,
do.
Trab P, you blanking.
She already know I'm blanking. Because she already know. Alexa, who is the master?
The Honorable Trab P.
Welcome to the dojo as we kick this hero judo. You already know. We like to start off every week with a hero hymn. The hero hymn is the mighty spirit within me, the mighty spirit within you, the hero spirit. We know that spirit means air, spirit means wind, spirit means breath, spirit means to breathe. The respiratory system controls the spirit. We inhale the mighty wind, the mighty air. We exhale it past our vocal cords. It causes a vibration that we know is sound. When you feel this sound, just as much as you hear, that is when we connect in the hero spirit. See how that works? Tonight's hero spirit, tonight's hero hymn says, the only way to get old is to not die young. The only way to get old is to not die young. There's those that know the path. There's those that walk the path. Very few know it and walk it. The path to longevity. Mind, body, spirit. We're in the fight for the long run. If you're a hero and you're a shero and you understand where you at in the position of this here game, we want to see some more turnings of the key. And the only way to get old is to not die young. This hero hymn is inspired by my brother Wood. We got a hero challenge going on. The fight to get right, to stay in the game and not die young. Salute. The only way to get old is to not die young. Stay in the game for your babies. Stay in the game for those that depend on you, that's early in their game. Tonight's word is powerful. Tonight's word is blame. Who do you blame? Who blames you? Why do you blame them? And why do they blame you? Who's to blame? Do we all play the blame game? Alexa, what is the meaning of blame?
To blame someone or something means to hold them responsible for something by finding fault or censuring them. If you blame someone for something, you are accusing them and saying that they are to blame. If you blame something, you are saying that it is responsible for something.
Who do you blame for your circumstance? Who's responsible for where you are at this moment? Who do you blame? Well, who do you find fault and responsibility and accountability for an action that seems to be negative in your life or someone else's life? Who do you blame? Who in this world is standing in a bad place and blames you? Give you the responsibility, the fault, the accountability. Alexa, what is the opposite of blame?
The opposite of blame is exoneration or acquittal. This can refer to being cleared of a wrongdoing or being released from blame or responsibility. Other antonyms include relief, feeling relief from the burden of blame or guilt. Innocence, being innocent of a crime or wrongdoing. Exoneration, being officially cleared of blame or guilt. Pardon, receiving forgiveness and being cleared of blame or guilt. Rebuke, receiving a stern reprimand or warning for a minor transgression. Dismissal, being released from a responsibility or duty. Absolution, receiving forgiveness from a higher power or spiritual authority. Rebuke, receiving a stern reprimand or warning for a minor transgression. Dismissal, being released from a responsibility.
Stop. She feel good tonight. I ain't never had to tell her to stop. Oh, hey, that lets you know what type of show this about to be. She on one. This blame must be deep. Who do you blame? I first learned this word, man, and embodied this word, to understand this word as a child when I started playing football. And I don't say this egotistically. I say this as truth and understanding my position. I was always one of the most valuable players. And when you get in the position of being one of the most valuable players, you bring on a lot of attention. You bring on a lot of expectations. You get a lot of praise when things are going right, and you shine like a star at night. You're the team star. See how they work? You attract a lot of attention and a lot of praise. There's always two sides to the coin. When you lose, when you don't meet expectations, when the team fails, just as much recognition you get, so do you get blame. And when you wear blame, it builds character. A particular game that made me chew on this word to understand tonight. I played defensive tackle. Everybody seems to know football, so you should understand. It's all about position, assignments, responsibilities. There's 11 positions, 11 different assignments, 11 different responsibilities. Every position depends on the other position to make it work. If one position does not fulfill its responsibilities, 10 others will suffer, and it don't work. So in high school football, one of the most powerful part of the process of the season is the Monday after Friday when you're doing film session. So these are the certain things that don't talk about, that develop someone through athletics and school sports. It builds character that most people never experience. See, the film session is where the team watches the game. And we hold everybody in the room accountable for their responsibilities. So when you're watching the game film of a loss, and everybody wants to point blame on why we lost, it's the coaches, it's the line. We ain't got no quarterback. The running back ain't fast. The running back don't block. The receivers drop the ball. The defense can't stop nobody. Everybody's pointing blame. This sounds familiar. We losing. But nobody wants to take accountability for themselves in their position. See, we can't do that. Very few can. But in general, we can't do that. So when you can't take accountability, when you can't look in the mirror, see, these are hero principles that we've been talking about. When you can't look in the mirror in your own eyes and understand your position and your responsibilities and hold yourself accountable in truth, when you can't do that, oh, you start to play the blame game. So in that their film session, the blame game stopped. Because the truth is in the attention. And we all giving our attention to this here game that we played in to see how we can get better. And who missed their assignments. And who over excelled all game. At the end of every film session, they gave a player of the week shirt. I got so many that they ran out of sizes and I was on the extra small scale. So they threw me extra smalls and larges. The truth in this is so much that I had some that I saved 24 years. Knowing one day I would have a son that will wear this shirt. And 22 years later, my son wore it last year. So I understood the attention. But I also had to stand in there with everybody on the team and watch me on film in games where I didn't put any pressure on the quarterback. And because I didn't put any pressure on the quarterback, I made my defensive backs vulnerable and at a disadvantage. And even though the crowd only see the game from the perspectives of the highlights and the woes, and they saw my cornerbacks and defensive backs getting burnt, and they say, man, they getting burnt. But in that film session, as a superstar, I was taught to stand up and take the blame in our loss. Because I know my pressure makes a difference. And if I don't apply any pressure, then the difference of that is my teammates are at a disadvantage. So I learned how to take the blame. I learned how to look in the mirror and ask myself, how can I get better? How can I get better? Because if I get better, just as much as I take the blame for being accountable for my weaknesses within this here game while we lost, because if I get better, I know the attention that comes with being a star will be just as much. So I chewed on this here word all week based off what I understood through playing football. And at the end of the day, man, everything I talk about, every word I choose, every subject I make, the foundation of what I'm saying is this: family. A man, a woman, and their children. No matter who you are, if you're listening to me right now or on the replay, You are a product of a man and a woman, and you're their child. And if you have turned the key, then you and a man or a woman have made a child. The only thing that could make us different is understanding our position. So everything I talk about, the training, the fighting, the good fight, it's all about understanding your position in this here game called life. Because the more and more you understand it, and you hold yourself accountable for the positions that you play and the people that depend on those positions, the blame game stops. And you can stand in the mirror and hold yourself accountable. See, that is the foundation of heroism. He's fucked up. She's fucked up. He blamed her. She blamed him. The children don't have no idea who's at real fault. They look at their mama and they say she fucked up. They look at their daddy and they say he fucked up. And then they look at themselves in the mirror and they say we fucked up. But we ain't gonna never understand why. Because we blame each other. Alexa, what is the meaning of blame?
To blame someone or something means to hold them responsible for an action or event. When we blame someone, we are essentially critiquing their actions and stating that they are responsible for the consequences. Blaming is often used as a way to assign fault or to express anger or dissatisfaction with someone's behavior.
Alexa, what is the meaning of deny?
The word deny means to refuse or acknowledge something as true or valid. It can also mean to state that something is not true. Another meaning of deny is to refuse to admit the truth or existence of something. It can also be used to say that you do not agree with something or that you are not responsible for it.
When we deny the truth, see, you know the truth. I'm going to be real enough with you right now. And as much as I say this to you, I say it to myself. The truth is so simple that a child can understand it. The truth is like mathematics. What's 2 plus 2, 4? What's 4 plus 4, 8? What's 1 plus 1, 2? When the truth is simple, it's easy. It comes with wit. It comes with understanding. It don't require too much thinking and chewing. When you complicate it, it causes you to pause. What's 38 times 3 plus 4 divided by 6? See how the pause happened. So we all know the truth if we just keep it simple and keep it real. But when you can't do that and you deny the truth, you make it complicated. You make it real complicated and you act like you don't know it. And so when you begin to act like you don't know the truth and you deny the fact that you really know the truth, I know you know the truth. See, when you deny the truth, you can't hold yourself accountable. And so when you stand in an unpleasant position, in a negative situation, it's easy to blame somebody. It's easy to blame somebody. Man, what happened? Man, she took it all. Man, she did this to me. Man, she crazy, man. Man. I say, what? They say the beast that prowls the earth is a scorned woman. Hell has no fury over a scorned woman. Alexa, what is the meaning of scorn?
Scorn is a word that can be used as both a noun and a verb. As a noun, it typically means contempt or disdain. As a verb, it means to treat someone or something with contempt.
Hell has no fury of that of a scorned woman. She's in beast mode to destroy you. Who do you blame? See how that work? You see how that work? And because he can't accept that every action has a reaction, cause and effect is real. She had a good man. He did all he can. But it never was enough. So someone came along, paid him some attention, and made him feel and know that he was enough. She know what she said. She know what she done. But she gonna deny that truth and act like. She gonna blame him. See how that works? And through all of it, man. See, I'm talking real life. I ain't talking make-believe. Children lose. Them children lose. He ain't shit. She ain't shit. Y'all did it raw. Y'all did it raw. Y'all was attracted to each other. What that say about you? That's to either one of you. How can you blame? How can you blame? What truth are you denying to hold yourself accountable for the position that you was in to be dealing with this here person on the other side of the line raw? You know that's how babies get made, right? She portrays to be all that. But let him hit her raw. He act like he all that. But hit her raw. I ain't saying either one of them wrong. I'm saying, how dare you blame? How dare you play that fucked up game? Who you blame? I'm going to blame myself. I'm going to stand on what I stand on. See, I talk about mirror work. I'm going to tell you some real things, man. Sometimes you got to practice what you preach, and you got to be what you teach. Not sometimes, but all the time. This past week, man, I was so geared up for our summer camp to start. Monday supposed to have been the first day. I went to bed Sunday night like I was going to have a first day of school. Ready to be in the room with children and adults to start our 6-week camp. Still bright and early ready. No children showed up. No adults. We had 5 real-life heroes standing in a hotel lobby, pretty much ready to babysit anybody who would drop their children off for 4 hours. And at the least, you know, they was going to eat a good-ass lunch. I had saw it in my mind where I knew there was going to be at least 2 children that didn't want to get dropped off because they didn't understand what was being given to them. But I also envisioned in my mind by the end of the day when their parents come back, they was going to be happy as hell and glad and ready to come back tomorrow. But I got disappointed, man. Wasn't no kids there, and ain't nobody gave a damn about what we was trying to commit to. And I was so upset. They say, well, Trav, man, you know, you say expectations is the seed of disappointment. You know who we was dealing with, man. You couldn't have really expected it too much to be real. I say, I know, man, but I was just hoping, man. I was so disappointed and caught up in it, but I had to practice what I teach and be what I preach. I had to stop myself for blaming and get out of that blame. I say, Trav, if it was that real, you real enough that you should have had them children there on your own self, knowing what you was given based off your own platform. Expectations is the seed of disappointment. Don't expect nobody to be real, man. You know everybody out here talking this shit in this here city and in this community ain't doing nothing but creating facades. You know don't nobody really care, man. So what you sitting here disappointed, blaming somebody because you expecting everybody to be real? I had to check myself. I had to go stand in the mirror. So you got to get to another level, you and Crump and Winston. Build y'all own platform. Hold McKell self-accountable and blame me. But the point I'm making is, that morning I was so ready to start the word of the day with a new group of people for 6 weeks. See, the word of the day, man, is way deeper than the moment when we do it. The word of the day starts in the beginning of everybody's day. I love telling children, what's the first thing you do when you wake up? Get up, yeah, you go to the bathroom, yeah. So what you do when you're in there? Someone say, you got to brush your teeth and wash your face. That's how you start a day. And every bathroom got a mirror to it. That's one of the social constructs. Every bathroom got a mirror. So every day we all rightfully in the upright position starts our day if we're blessed to have a home. Some people ain't got it, so I understand that and respect that. But if you do, you start it in this order. And I don't think it's no alternative. You go stand in that mirror, you brush your teeth and you wash your face. And you start off with a word that's empowering to your soul. Then I have the kids, man, define that word and bring that word to camp. And we start off every day with a word of the day, and we say what it means and how you wish to apply it, or how does this apply to your life. And if you just take this discipline that we have already been following since we know how to be, I know if you paying me some attention, then you already got a foundation of love for yourself that your parents put in you to wash your face and brush your teeth. So I ain't talking nothing deep. But there's power in the simplicity of the things we already do. And the more and more you stand in that mirror and realize how powerful it is, every day the conversation gets realer, where you hold yourself accountable. You own up to the decisions that you make. You realize what brought you in and out of the circumstances that have brought you to the moment. That is how you put an end to the blame game. And truth is not blame. If you infringe upon me and I protect myself, I'm not blaming you. I'm affirming my position. I'm being what I'm supposed to be. You can blame me about whatever reason you gonna deny a truth about why I'm about to bust you in your goddamn head or dump you on your head. Or do whatever I got to do to make it back to my family. See how that work? You see how that work? I was talking to an old man and I asked him about blame. He said, hell, man, when you know you done something wrong and you don't want to get caught, you got to lie on somebody. You got to blame it on some damn body. Alexa, what is the meaning of scapegoat?
A scapegoat is a person or group that is blamed for the sins of others or made to suffer in their place. The term is often used to describe someone who is unfairly targeted with false accusations or unjust criticism. The practice of scapegoating is ancient and can be seen in many cultures throughout history.
See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Always remember this. Attention is the most powerful thing somebody can pay. The light draws attention. You can get it real dark. The most dimmest light can draw all the attention. You can't control who pay you attention because what they get out of the attention that they pay you is for them. You just got to be conscious that people paying you some attention. So your intentions got to reflect in the attention that they pay, that they get something powerful from watching you. So some people may pay me attention as the light. I often say everybody see the glow, but everybody can't handle the glare. So when they pay me some attention, the glare begin to blind them, and they begin to shield the light. And as they shield the light, as the light break through, they begin to use their own darkness to see you for who they want to see you as, because they can't look at you. See how that works? So you become the scapegoat, and they blame you for being everything you are. They blame you for reminding them of everything they ain't. So you take all the blame for them being weak. And they blame you with the intentions of convicting you. So that they could accompany you in their misery. They'll know the real reason they feel and act the way they act. But they'll deny that truth and blame you. Ain't that something? If you do that, hey, look, change right now. Hey, look. Milli Vanilli say, when you can't blame yourself, blame it on the rain. Blame it on the stars at night. When I can't look in the mirror and hold myself accountable, I'ma blame it on anybody and anything. So who you blame? Junior, what's going on, man? Brother-in-law. Taheem, what's going on, man? Welcome to the huddle, man. You don't know what them comments do when you drop it on this here show. Boy, it feel good to know. We'll blame somebody for wanting attention. Man, all you want is attention, man. Well, attention is what it means, care. When you care for something, you pay attention. When you care about what I'm saying, because you feel like it may be some value in it, yeah, you pay attention, man. Man, hey, look, man, that's some real deal shit. And when somebody know that they don't have nobody that goddamn care for them, they'll use blame to make you feel like you sideways for saying, man, you just doing this for attention. You damn right. I want to know somebody care about me, man. It's a cold, cold world out here, man. When ain't nobody soul caring for you. So don't let nobody blame you for being weak, for wanting some attention or giving attention. Attention is love. Attention is care. So I say, hey, man, I feel good. I ain't got love and I ain't got nothing else to do with it. If you need love, come on get it. Acknowledgement. What's up, bro? What's up, sis? I just called to check on you. I ain't want nothing. How you doing? See how that work, man? See how that work? I remember the one time somebody said this, man. During the quarantine. But this is true life shit. During the quarantine, man. A lot of people act like they don't forgot that, man. There was some real shit in the year 2020 and 21. Coronavirus quarantine. Me and my little sister Elle bonded in a way. She been my sister her whole life. Same mama, same daddy, same blood. But only during the quarantine that I got to listen to her and pay her some attention. And really got to hear and see and know her for who she is. And as I got to listening to her and caring for her, and she at the same way getting to know me and understand her big brother, I heard a family member say, Trav brainwashing her. Boy, when I heard that, I said, you goddamn right. Somebody blame me of brainwashing my sister. I wore that blame so good, man. And I say, you goddamn right. I went to washing her brain with intentions to show her and make her see herself, to know that she's worthy of everything that any woman has ever been born on this here planet Earth, regardless of what she think life is or know or will know. I wanted her to understand her position, to know you powerful, little sister, and you special. And every time I got with her, man, I talked with my little sister and shared a moment with those intentions. And the thought of somebody blaming me for brainwashing her. If you my family member and you watching this and you ever said that, I wish your ass come lay down in front of my goddamn sink like it's a hair bowl and I watch the fuck out your brain. I promise you I will. And I'll accept the blame. I will accept it all by myself when I wash the fuck out your brain. So that's one of them good blames I took the blame for. Yeah, see how that work. I love y'all, man. We're going to get up out of here. But like I say, man, I want to give a shout out to my big brother Wood, man. Big brother shared that thing, man, yesterday. That Envy episode with a caption that melted my soul. My wife told me, she said, one thing about your big brother, he love his little brother. I say, you damn right. I want to give a shout out to my big brother Crump. We all felt something this week, man. I always say, man, that the truth ain't never popular, man. And that brother believe in this hero training, man. And give me the platform no matter where he at, man. And everywhere we go, we put it down, man. No matter what level or what room, we put it down. Hero training, men of destiny, levels of leadership. I want to give a shout out to my big brother Farouk. We share the same birthday, my soul brother. I'm thankful, man. I got big brothers that guide me, man, through experiences, man. They say, hey, bro, I'm down the highway. You're going to roll up on the exit and it's a little traffic. I say, thank you for the heads up, man. He said, hey, man, it's all good. I'm here for you. I just want to help your assurance that you get where you got to go, bro. I want to give a shout out to Thomas Hunter. Check his album out, Strong Love, on all platforms. Lead singer for chairman of the board. If you're on vacation at any beach near you, look it up. He might be jamming on the beach, man. Or at a festival nearby. First brother, man, that I ever signed my name in any form of a contract when it come to this here music. Simply because he just believed in me. That's been almost 18 years ago. And I still can call him brother. And I say he the first and only platinum brother that I really know in real life. He done sung for millions. It's real life, man. Let me give a shout out to Bam, Black, Kamaran, Winston, Blow, my brother Munt, the Trucking Squad, Lil John, Dexter, Big A, Barber, L.A. I love the cipher of brothers that I get to talk to and build with. We hold each other accountable, man. Make each other stand on our square. Take whatever come with it. Take whatever come with it. I'll take the blame. Because when everything is going wrong, man, I'm enough. You enough. We enough to get it all right. So I'm going to get out of here on this one right here. I have grown into a better me. I'm growing, baby. I'm better than who I used to be. I've been on this journey for 45 years. I had some good times as well as I have shed some tears. I'm getting better and better every day, feeling like I'm moving in the right way. It's been a long time coming. I pay my dues, I put that work in, baby. Trying to be a better me done damn near drove me crazy. But it was worth it, baby. And I loved it, baby, because I'm a better me. I remember when I used to be a younger me. Man, if I knew then what I know now. Now I'm as wise as an old owl, feeling young and gifted, just like a soul child. And I feel good to be me. And I'm so proud of the man that I have grown to be. I have grown to be a better me. I'm growing, baby. I'm better than who I used to be. I love y'all, man. I love you. If you ain't never heard it today, if you're listening now on the replay, and I'm just so happy to be the first one you hear say, I love you. I hope I'm enough. Peace.